Welcome to Stage Mom Podcast, a podcast for breakthrough bands and artists. Today we have Young Cassidy. Young Cassidy is a punk band out of South Florida. The second that I found this band, I became their #1 fan. It was so refreshing to have really great punk music in the scene again. Go check out their Instagram and all of their social medias. Follow them, do whatever you need to do, but you don't want to miss anything they have coming up.
I quit my job today. I'm gonna be a rock star. I'm gonna be a rock star.
This is our first Young Cassidy interview.
Oh, no, thank you. All right. Okay, so we are
First
here
one.
with Young Cassidy. So go introduce yourselves to everybody watching. Let everybody know what you do in the band.
How's it going, people? No, I was kidding. Raul, I do vocals, kind of sing Young Cassidy.
My name's Alex. I play guitar.
And my name is Mike, and I play bass, and I sing harmonies.
Okay, and we're missing one person?
We're missing 2 people.
Two.
Gabe, my brother, he's a drummer, writes a lot of the music.
We got Dan over here.
And then Dan is over here.
Oh, you can't see him.
Oh.
He's our guitar player.
Maybe
as well.
Dan will make an appearance soon. Oh, okay. So your brother plays the drums.
Yes, my brother plays the drums, but he also writes a lot of the guitars and records a lot of the stuff for the band.
Okay. And are you older or younger than him?
I'm 4 years older than him.
Okay.
We've been playing together forever. I bought him his first guitar because I didn't want him to play drums because I was a drummer at the time.
Oh.
I was like, that's my shit, dude. You got to do this. And it just kind of went from there.
Yeah, he told me this story. He's like, Gabriel's good at everything, and there's no way we're going to let him be a drummer. That's my instrument, and he can't take that limelight. But, yeah.
Now he's a drummer.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But Gabriel's awesome. He's one of the most talented people that I've ever met. Super excited to be in a band with him. And, yeah, same with these guys, but... Yeah, Gabriel's the real deal.
Mikey's my favorite. Alex is my second favorite.
Yeah.
How long have you guys known each other?
Well, this is a good one. Well,
Go ahead.
who's
You
going for it?
I've known him for about
Let
like
him
10
start.
years.
Okay.
Where Alex never speaks, so when he does, you have to let him talk.
We played in a previous band, and I've known him like 10 years. I've been to his parents' house, met, know Gabe and all that. And now we're back at it.
And you guys went to high school? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
we went to high school.
Never hung out together.
We never hung out.
Because I was like...
But I remember him.
Yeah.
He was a weird kid with the mohawk.
Yeah. And you had the surfer.
No, that's...
Oh, the shells.
the shell necklace.
That's
Laguna
not true.
Beach.
That's not true. In
What
high
is it?
school, I got rid of that.
But how did you guys get together then? Because if you were so opposite in high school.
This was later.
So I met Alex through we had a mutual friend that he was starting a band, and he was like, "Oh, you want to be in this band?" I met Alex, but Alex had gone to high school with me, but we didn't hang out in high school.
Okay.
And then Mikey, I had been going to shows, and like he's been playing shows forever since back in the day, and like I was playing in bands, he was playing in bands, but we never like played together. The funny thing is that I always thought Mikey was like the best fucking drummer I've ever seen in my life.
Aw.
I was like, I would love to be in a band with that dude. Like, I'm a drummer, so like when you're a drummer, you know what you want.
Yeah.
Like that, So I would see him play all the time. I'm like, damn, like one day hopefully I'll get to play with this dude, and we'd been in the scene together forever, and we never kind of had the chance. And then like until now, funny thing is that he's not playing drums, but
That's what I was thinking in my head. It was pretty funny. He's not.
Yeah, so you asked the question, like, how did we meet and stuff? Him bringing up that story, I was 15, 16 in high school, and I'm really from Broward area, and he was from Miami,
Okay.
and we would go down to Church Hills
Okay.
to see shows and
Churchill's
stuff.
Rats for sure.
And back then it was this is like 2003, 4, 5, that window. It was nuts over there. And I met him over there, and it was crazy because he's 2 years younger than me, I think, something like that.
Okay.
And I'm thinking back, This is a couple weeks ago. I was thinking this when we were talking about it, but I was like, man, I was 16 at Churchill's. This guy was like maybe 14, maybe. I'm like, holy shit, that's
We
crazy.
used to have to
That is
like.
crazy.
I remember like telling my parent. I would do that whole thing where like I would tell my parents I was sleeping over a friend's house, and then he would tell his parents
And
he
then
was
you
sleeping over a
split.
friend's house, and then we just like take a fucking bus to Churchill's, and it was like not a very good area.
No, I know. I brought my 14-year-old daughter to play at Churchill's.
like, did I make the right choice here?
Funny
do what you
thing
gotta do.
about Churchill's though is I've never ever had a problem there anytime I've ever gone.
Right.
And the people in the area, you know, you always got someone who's walking around the parking lot that lives in that neighborhood asking for money, you know, or guiding traffic and looking for a tip. And my car was never broken into. I never had to reason to like fear for my life in any
Right.
way, which is like, you know, it kind of says something about humanity, maybe. You know,
it was really.
was-
cool
We got
to go-
lucky
it was
because
really
I know a
cool
lot
to
of people that did.
sure, maybe there are bad stories, but
But
I
it was
never
cool to
had
have
a
that
bad one.
epicenter for people that loved this kind of music, and like it almost made it cool, like more like centered because you couldn't go like in the surrounding area.
Right.
You were like in this fucking nucleus
Right.
that was that scene. You know, so it was really cool to have that.
But we met way back when we were 15, 16 years old.
And that was in 2005. ish.
Probably 4 or 5.
I'm sold. I just
Yeah.
realized this has just aged me.
You know, and
I
his
might need a drink
brother,
now.
his brother would come out to shows here and there. I remember seeing him and his brother the first time. I have a picture someone took of my old band back then called Chapter 11, and we were
It's a
playing
really
at
good band.
Yeah.
PS14 in downtown Miami, and him and his brother are in the photo watching my band. So it was cool, and yeah, we'd be
It
finished.
definitely was like, Gabe, we're playing fucking punk rock, dude. This shit is too. These guys make it look way too cool.
How'd you come up with the name Young Cassidy?
That's a good
That's
question
a good
for
question,
these
Raul.
guys.
Let us know.
So it has there's a little weird shit here. So one, my whole thing was like, dude, like I don't know, like we were having a hard time coming up with a band name. It's so hard to come up with a band name. Like,
It is.
for something
Everything's taken.
like, dude, this is like something that's gonna be like forever, you know, or like it's it's a drastic decision. So my whole thing was like, one, I want it to be uniquely searchable on the internet.
Mhm.
You know,
Okay.
because I was like, oh, Ripper is a cool name, but I was like, fuck, there's probably 1,000 bands named Ripper.
Yeah.
And they're all thrash metal.
Smart.
So I was like, how do we like stand out? So when you write this thing, it's like it doesn't, it's just that's the thing that pops out. And then the other thing was also like, I'm big into like gangster like history and shit. And so there's this one dude that was like, his name was Butch Cassidy, and he was like in like the 1900s. He was
Yeah,
like,
I know Butch Cassidy. Yeah.
for sure. So he was, he's like this bank robber, like rebellious dude that kind of just like, chose his path. And I was like, punk rock that's kind of what it is. It's rebellion. It's like
It
fighting
is.
your own kind of thing. So that's where I took Cassidy from, and then my brother was like, yo, why don't we just like name it Young Cassidy, because we're all getting a little bit older. We're like chasing youth, and that's what it kind of represents. So we're like, fuck yeah, like Young Cassidy, rebellion, chasing youth, punk rock forever. And then we put it on the internet. I was like, dude, nothing comes up. This is tight. It could work. And it just like ring. So the fucking story isn't amazing, but it's sad.
It's
I
a
wish
good
I had
story.
a better story.
I feel like it's a good story too. Yeah.
But Mikey has a good point with this one. So Mikey wasn't in the band when we came up with the name, but he kind of, the name to him represented something way cooler than
Oh,
what
yeah,
it
tell me.
was.
Yeah, well, when I first heard the band name and I came down to the studio and became the bass player, because they didn't have one when they literally first popped up. They recorded it because they're all talented and such. They didn't, bass was just something that was done on the record or whatever, the single that came out originally. But Young Cassidy to me is just kind of like this it's not us, but it's something that lives. It's the entity that lives behind the music that we write. It's a lot of the songs are about like struggle or heartbreak, things that we were experiencing as growing teenagers.
Right.
And Young Cassidy is that teenage entity that lives it's not a real person, but it's who we write the songs through, you know? Like, it's actually, you know, it could be a character that's developed around,
Way
you know,
deeper
what
than
we
what the
do.
fuck I said.
Much deeper. Yeah.
Take that.
But yeah,
got
that's
lost.
kind of like how I saw Young Cassidy. It is somebody. It's all of us.
It's a
and
teenage
probably,
spirit in all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It is. It's a teenage spirit. And this Young Cassidy teenage spirit, truly, I feel like it does connect to everybody else. Like, one way or another, stuff we're talking about, someone's feeling it. You
Right.
know, or
Yeah.
it's already impacted you,
Mhm.
and it brings you back to the youthfulness again. Makes you think about what life used to be.
Nobody should ever lose that part of themselves, you know, like that kid in them that's like, you know, excited about life and just stoked on good fucking music, good movies, good food, just like, you know, like that fucking, what's that word I'm looking for? Zest.
Zest. Okay.
Found it.
So when I found you guys, I immediately became obsessed because like it's so good. Like that's all I really can say about it. Like, but it's addictive. That's like you, it's something like I could legit like listen to over and over and over and over and watch the videos because they're so cool. The videos are amazing. You guys got to check their videos out. But I noticed you guys have 2 Instagram pages, or
That is a fluke.
you guys. Oh, okay, because I'm easily confused, and I was like, all right, what? The
So,
hell?
Young Cassidy Official is the Instagram page, right? Right?
Yes.
That's correct.
I'm not the marketing guy. Fuck this. But yeah, the other page, it was just another page that we had like a lot of followers on.
Yeah.
Kind of like, fuck it, let's like, why not? You know, sling it that way. But actually, the funny thing is that the page we started organically is the one that has like picked up. You know, it has like the core people that really care about us. You know, it's like, what the fuck's the point of a bunch of numbers if like that
Yeah.
those people are just numbers?
So okay, so you have the 2, the one with a lot of followers.
But no
that one-
engagement.
That
That
one's
is-
yeah. That's
yeah.
I was like, wait a second. Oh, this is totally not them. And then I'm like, wait, no, this is their music. Like, this is their song. So okay, so the one that has the less followers is the one that you guys are. But so what made you switch? Like,
Well, we started the Young Cassidy Official organic page, the one that has like the followers. That's the one we kind of like grew, but we had this other page that had a bunch of followers, and we kind of just switched the name over.
right?
And we're like, fuck it, like, let's take over it. Why
Okay.
not? The funny, like I said, the funny thing is that like that page, like it's just it doesn't feel like it's us. You know, it's like fake.
Yeah, because we grew the other one.
Yeah, we
so
grew the other one. It's
We
more
know
good.
everyone
So
on
yeah.
there.
I got you.
Young Cassidy Official. We gotta delete
gotcha.
all the fucking thing, dude.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
I still get alerts.
Yeah, that,
Okay. I was confused. I was like, yeah, because obviously you think the one that has a lot of followers and stuff is
Yes.
probably going to be the legit one.
Yeah.
And so I was going back and forth and cross-referencing, and then
Yeah.
I was like, well, these are the same people. But I'm talking to them through the one with the other. So yeah, I'm glad I chose the right
We were
one.
just trying to shortcut it there, but it didn't fucking. Sometimes you learn
So how long have you guys been together as a band?
when did you?
A year. My Facebook memory just showed bad news recordings the other day.
It's been about a year.
Yeah,
Video.
not too
Okay, so
long.
even longer.
Maybe a
Officially-
year and a half.
I mean, as a band,
Yeah.
I mean, this was going on in the background for a while. Probably a year and a half.
We had this cool moment. It
As
was
a band,
yeah.
with everyone.
We played Fat Cats recently, right?
Oh my God, I haven't heard that
Which
in a
is
long time.
it was probably one of our coolest shows so far because it was like that place gets packed anyways, dude. Like on a weekend with a bunch of random people,
Uh-huh.
and the cool thing about the music we play is that you could be a punk and like really fuck with it, but you could just be like anybody. It's good
Right.
energy music.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like fucking like it's like uplifting and shit. So a lot of people were messing with it. But then I had like this moment because the band, when me and Alex was living in Broward and I was living in Broward, and I was like, dude, I have this idea for this band. Let's go to Fat Cats and have some fucking beers and like talk about how we're gonna make this thing, you know? And like that's where we kind of made the band, like in that on those stools. And I was like, dude, just fucking stick with me, man. Like I fucking have this idea that's gonna fucking happen, dude. Just I need you, bro. And then we played Fat Cats, and it was just cool because there was all these fucking people there, and I was like,
That was a
it's
cool
crazy,
moment.
man. Like those fucking stools right there is where this shit started. Like, you know, the conception
That's awesome.
of it, you know?
That's awesome.
And yeah, so that's been kind of about a year.
Yeah, that show was so sick. I was actually like looking out and being like, taking it in. Like,
Damn,
this is
that's
where we
cool.
hang out.
And I told him that day, I was like, one dude, and it's nothing. It's fucking fact. I don't know. I'm not talking about Madison
And
Square
still,
Garden.
that's my favorite
But I
bar
was like,
downtown.
dude, like, we're gonna be on this stage, man. Like, just fucking watch, man. And that's
And
the way
we're
I
not
look
gonna
at
be playing
shit
covers.
as things now. I'm like,
Right.
that was our first one. Next one's Culture Room. Next one's Revolution. Next one's whatever. You know, you're always trying to like on to the
Yep.
next. You know?
Yeah. Bigger and better. Yep. Like, all right, so as far as your releases, all right, so you have Bad News.
Yes.
And then Hey Mom, I'm gonna be a rock star.
Yes.
One of my
Yep.
faves. Do you have any other unreleased stuff? Like, what's a show like for you guys? Like, what would I see if I came to your show?
Okay, so yeah, we have those two official releases. They both have official music videos that you could see on YouTube. And you can obviously hear all the music on Spotify and Apple Music, iTunes, etc. The shows, we have a handful of other songs that we obviously fit in the set. You'll hear the 2 singles in there, but we have we have 9 or 9 songs.
It's like 9.
Yeah,
we cut some songs out now.
Yeah, we have like 9 songs, man, and like we're just trying to catch up to them.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, we started playing shows as soon as we could, you know, because that's what you do when you're a musician, right? Like, that's like the thing. You want to go out and sweat and play the music
Yeah.
to people and connect with them that way. So there are a few on the set that we are like really working hard on demoing and digging into the details so we can get those recorded and then released. But yeah, there's a few.
We got
Yeah.
one coming up.
dude,
Yeah?
honestly, like I'll be like, I fucking love all our songs. Like
I do
think-
too. Well, the ones I've heard, I love
Yeah,
them. Like,
and
I
that's-
could literally hear them like on the
Thank you so
radio,
much.
like
and that's
for
the
real.
thing. I was like, dude, like I know we have all these other songs that I feel like they're fucking great songs, and like we're just like I'm like so like eager to record them so people
Right.
can get them, you
Yeah.
know, like or hear them, because I mean like we're punks, dude. We're musicians and shit, but the first thing we are is songwriters. Like,
Yeah.
you know, our songs are they're punk songs, they're pop songs. Alex always tells me that, I fucking love the saying that he always says, he's like, yo, a punk song is like a Beatles song just played faster. You know what I mean? It's like just good fucking music.
Yeah.
Good, you know, it could work on acoustic, it could work fast as fuck, it could work slow.
Same 3 chords,
It
just
doesn't matter.
played with a lot of distortion and,
Yeah.
and
So
faster
we-
and heavier.
Yeah, we're definitely songwriters first, and I think I might be biased on this, but I think that we write good songs,
Yeah.
you know, and
What's inspired the 2 songs that you have out?
one with Bad News.
Yeah, you talk because you sing. You know, the lyrics really push the inspiration.
those are the 2 first songs we ever wrote as
Okay.
a band, and
Those are great. Like, for your first songs, that's amazing.
yeah, no, thank you, and like and the lyrics are kind of Bad News. Both of these songs have like such important lyrics to me. Bad News is obviously like a redemption song,
Mm-hmm.
and I went through hard times.
Right.
I was like fucked on drugs and all this stuff, and like but I wanted to be better. I better myself, and the big thing with Young Cassidy is like I know that a lot of people are going through the same experiences that I went through, because we all struggle.
Right.
And Bad News is really about like, yo, it's okay to fail.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to feel like everybody's against you. Like, there's nothing else to do, but like you could always like better yourself, man.
Right.
And there's a way out, you know?
Yep.
And all of our songs are really positive, man. And I didn't think I was writing that kind of stuff until one day my homie was like, dude, have you noticed that like all your music is like sending like this positive messages? And I was like, oh shit, you're kind of right. And Bad News is a lot about that. It's just like, you know, and I love seeing people sing that song, because like I could tell that they're going through it,
Right.
or they feel it. They're like,
Right.
dude, you're right. Like, I'm
That's
Bad News too,
awesome.
man. I'm like, fuck, that's so sick. And then Rockstar, we had just started the band. And I was like, dude, like, you know, I work at fucking Chipotle or whatever. And I'm like, you know, fucking, like, I'm in a band now, man. We're gonna be fucking rock stars. I'm gonna quit my job. And like, it says it in the fucking song.
Yeah, it is. It's very direct.
Yeah, it's super direct. But
But-
I love the idea of rockstar to me though. It's not about like being a rock star, being like, you know,
Right.
obviously in the video we
It's
mock
not about
it,
fame
Right.
and
but it's
fortune.
about being a rock star is doing what you love to do.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, you're a fucking rock star if you live a life that you chose to
Yep.
live.
Yeah.
you know?
No, you're absolutely right. Yep.
Yeah, so I always tell people that at the end of the song on the shows, I'm always like, we have like this moment where I'm like, you're a fucking rock star, you're a fucking rock star, and it's like whatever you choose to do, if you're doing what you love to do, then you're a fucking rock star. Dude.
Right.
You did it. You're living your fucking truth, man. That's what that song really represents to me, I think.
Yep, for sure.
That's all right. So, as far as a band as a whole, what do you guys feel is the best decision you made for Young Cassidy?
Staying together.
Was there an option? Were you guys not gonna? Was there a
No,
time?
No.
No.
I think we're so young. We're trying to figure it out.
The best decision we made was to not give up on what we know we were supposed to be doing
Sure.
Okay.
and finding
good.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with. It does have something to do with this band, but this band would not exist if we threw it off.
Yeah.
If the last band I played in was that one last band where I was just like, all right, I'm done. You know.
Yeah.
I know we're supposed to do this. You know,
Right.
we are. I've been doing it since I was 13, and every time a band that I'm in gains traction, it ends up seeming like it fails, and it's just it's very heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know, the dudes around me and in my old bands, they're just like, yeah, well, you know, all right, and you never hear from them again. Everybody I know is always like, man, Mikey is still doing it. Raul, Alex, Dan.
So
Seriously, I mean, I point to the skeleton.
No, it's true, though.
But Dan, Gabriel, like, when something fails, we're like, how can we re-engineer this and go and do it again
Right.
and try to make it better? And it's like, for once, it feels like we're all the last pieces of everything else.
Right.
And now we're joining forces together.
That's
the
awesome.
coolest
Yeah.
thing
Should've done it a
about
long
these
time
dudes.
ago,
Yeah.
but
But it's all about right
Unfortunately-
place, right time,
Yeah.
timing.
Exactly.
Everything. And
Yeah.
if you did it a long time ago, it may not have worked out the way it's working out now.
Yeah,
So
this is so organic. How it came about.
Yeah, the coolest thing about these dudes is that they never stopped playing music. Like
Yeah.
since the day I met them, Alex, and it's not like they were like true. Like if you're a fucking musician, you don't have. It's not about playing to get gratification from
Right.
people. You have to like it's like in you. Like you
Yeah.
have to release this thing.
Yep.
So I know for a fact that I know them. It's like, yeah, Alex might not have been in a band for a while. Mikey might not have been in a band for a while, even though they've done it. But like they were always making music. They were
Right.
always making music and just waiting for that right moment to happen. And like this band was just that moment.
Right.
It wasn't like they were like, oh shit. It was just like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like here it is. We're ready to go.
Strap
Right.
on those boots one more time. Let's go.
There you go, bro.
yeah, and definitely try not to collect dust.
So, are you guys planning any kind of tour or anything, or?
Well, Mikey, take it
Mikey,
away.
that's you, right?
Yeah, we are. We a couple weeks ago we announced that we're doing our first tour.
Awesome.
We're taking it out west to Texas, wrapping back around. Yeah,
That's so
coming
exciting.
through New Orleans and then coming back into Florida.
Billy Doom is dead. You guys are my fucking brothers.
We're
Doom,
Billy
Shake,
Doom,
shout out.
we're gonna be on stage every night, supporting each other as Young Cassidy, Billy Doom is dead, which you know,
Yep.
and the Shake.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
I want to say this because when this band only started a year ago, and Billy Doom is dead. They really fucking like welcomed us into
That's
the scene.
awesome.
Like they were just kind of like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are. I like what you're doing, and they just like all our first 7 shows was through them, dude. Like
That's
just they
awesome.
showed like this like amazing brotherhood that
love
I
that.
was not used to because I was like, dude, a lot of times bands like, you know, it's rivalry sometimes.
Yep.
You know, and I was like, holy shit. Why are you like? I was like, "What's the catch?
Why are you
Yeah.
helping
Like,
us?
why are you doing this?" Yeah,
Right.
And he's just Billy and his crewmen. They're just fucking music lovers, dude. And
Right.
like, and I get inspired by them. I get inspired by his passion, man. Like they're out here, they're actually out in LA right now, like putting an album together, man. I'm stoked to see it, like hear it, and I'm stoked on the tour. Like they just really took us in, man, and I really appreciate that, and it really gave us that like little bit of a fire that I want, you know, I really needed to feel at the time.
yeah. Billy Doom is dead's, and you know they've been very much motivational.
Yeah.
Billy's been super kind. We didn't know him at all. And
Yeah. I was
now-
gonna ask, how'd you guys meet?
Yeah, we met just by playing the first show.
Nice.
And vibing and realizing how, like, all right, this guy is just like us. He just plays in a different band.
Right.
And yeah, and it's awesome. They've been so helpful. We both help each other out now when we can. And then they were like, young Cassidy is good. We're going out on the road. And, after one of the shows we played later last year, he was like, we're going on tour and we got room in the van.
That's
And
awesome.
we want you to come. We
That's so exciting.
say
Wait,
yes.
what are the dates? So we so we're doing
The tour
we leave
starts
May 21st.
Yeah, the tour starts May 21st.
back to answering your question.
Yes.
I think May 21st, Jacksonville, Pensacola, New Orleans.
We're doing
Then
New
we'll do
Orleans.
Texas. It's
Yeah,
Houston, Austin.
Playing at a gas station.
San Antonio.
Yeah,
We don't have
it's
to
gonna
get
be
into
gnarly.
that.
It's gonna be gnarly.
I don't know
I
if
think
that's
it's cool.
How did they even get that?
No, but I'm
Who
like, dude, I'm
knows?
opening the
It's a
fucking
wild
door and
one.
grabbing a beer mid show. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I already,
a bag of Doritos.
the last time I was like, we played at the skate park and I board slid the fucking rail mid show. I
Oh,
didn't
that's
make it
awesome.
back to the
That
mic.
was
in
cool.
time.
Oh no.
This time I'm opening the fucking fridge and grabbing a beer.
So contrary to some people's beliefs, we are still just a small band. We do a lot of the work ourselves. And the tour is our first tour, so it's a small tour. Everyone's got to start
exciting.
somewhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's exciting.
I think
I mean,
I think we need the best thing about this tour is that it's gonna fucking give us bonding time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're going to kill each other.
That's so important for bands.
You have to
Yep.
know if you can live with these motherfuckers for
Yeah.
a long period of time, which I know we can.
Yeah, of course we
yeah.
can. We were talking about things that there's really irrelevant to the podcast right now, but being together is going to help us grow together, and it's going to be great,
It is.
I
Yeah,
love
we
these
were
fuckers.
talking about stuff like, if I was around him constantly, how things might be different daily for him.
Right.
And we're really gonna help each other have a great time and grow and be able to leverage things that you can't
And just be a band.
have when
Full
you're
time.
when you're not together constantly.
Did you guys notice that? Fucking
It's also gonna broaden your fan base too, because I think whoever's gonna see
For
you is
sure.
gonna,
Yeah.
they're gonna love you.
We're definitely as much as like on rec. Obviously, we like put our heart into the records, but we're a fucking live band.
Yeah.
You
That's what I
have
was
to-
going
Oh,
to
yeah.
say. We'll win you over in the live show.
Yeah, I think it's a different thing. There's we lead with a lot of energy, man. There's a lot of repressed energy that has been dying to come out for a very long time.
I think
and
it's suppressed. But
suppressed energy that's been dying to come out for a very long time. Yeah, come to our fucking live shows, man.
Yeah, you have to. If you like what you see on the internet, come to the show.
it's way
We
better.
do not disappoint. I mean,
Mikey gets naked.
No, I don't. But I am a bass player, but this ain't Flea Woodstock '99. But some of us do have some shit that we deal with. If it's a mental problem or a physical problem, I won't get into it. You might know, you might not know, but I mean, I speak for myself when I go on stage. I play like it's the last show that I'll ever play because
That's awesome.
it, like I said, I won't get into it, but you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be the last show,
Yeah.
So you gotta go on stage and do it, and you're playing for people who paid money to come see your band.
Yeah.
Two people have said this, which is crazy. Flea mentioned this when I watched something about the Chili Peppers randomly on YouTube a couple weeks ago, and the dude in Young Fiction also brought this up in, I think, an interview on 561 podcast. And what he said really resonated with me. I know it resonates with the rest of my band. But yeah, you go on stage and you play the best show you'll ever play, and hopefully you have the chance to play the next one and the next one.
Yeah, it's true.
It matters.
So, who are your musical inspirations?
I'll leave this one. The funny thing is that, dude, the last thing I fucking listened to, me personally now, is punk. I love punk music. I grew up with it. I know it's engraved in my brain, all this shit. But my musical, I don't think music influences me as much as life does. I think life is my influence. obstacles, situations, dark times, shitty relationships, trying to fucking maintain my alcohol relationship. That's the shit that really influences my writing. And it comes out, if I'm having a sad day, I'll write a sad song. If I'm having a fucking mad day, I'll write a mad song, you know? And I think that's what kind of, like, the music pumps me up, but the influence comes from, like, the situation I'm in at the time.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
But also, like, if it comes to music, dude, I'm a big country dude.
Who's your favorite country?
I like Whiskey Myers' is shit. Luke Combs is dope. Fucking what's the other dude?
Sturgill Simpson is pretty cool.
Oh fuck! I mean Johnny Cash. I mean you guys country.
Yeah,
right?
Johnny
'Cause,
Cash.
Waylon Jennings.
Waylon
Yes.
Jennings. Yeah, all this shit. Like I
Do
like
some
also
Outlaw.
This motherfucker right here taught me some good country shit. But also
I
like,
showed him a lot of
I'm
country.
a big like blues dude. I love a good like big band shit. I love weird shit, dude. I'm always listening like with some weird shit. The shit is I love like banjo fucking.
I love the banjo
music shit. Like yeah, I'm always like dude, weird music is the best, dude. So that definitely like is an inspiration, but like I said, the influence comes from like whatever the fuck I'm feeling that
Right.
day.
Yeah. I mean, and to hit on inspiration of music, I mean, like he said, all types of genres. I mean, we play punk rock, but if we're touring and riding around to the next city in a van, it's most likely we're gonna be playing like some Delta blues stuff, some big band stuff, some classic rock. I mean, all types of music, pop music. You know,
How do you feel
It's
about playing
cool.
covers?
covers are okay.
We have
depends.
one when we play, but we punk it up.
Honestly, I've always been about if a band plays a cover, it should be of a band that doesn't currently exist.
I agree 100%.
Okay.
You know?
100%. And also mix it up. Like I wouldn't cover a punk song. I'd cover like, what's that one song I want to cover? I would cover like a jazz song and make it punk.
Yeah,
like a country song and make it
we've
hard.
done that with some country song.
I want to do this
Okay.
magic moment.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, change it up if you're gonna do a cover and
Make it your own.
Covers are cool. You know, that is the cover. It's what happened before you, and then you kind of give your own little taste
Yeah.
on it. It's like changing a recipe.
And that just came from being in the studio and like we were just playing it and we recorded it and now it's in the set list or something. That's it.
Well, it's also, I mean,
It was just like a fun thing. We're just eating shit there, like eating pizza, drinking
Right.
beer, and
but it's cool to see like people get excited about a cover. Obviously, it's like they know the song and
Yeah.
like they get stoked. But it's cool to, I mean, you always have to give it your twist.
You
Give
do.
give it your thing.
That's
you know?
important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned Luke Combs. Did you know the story about how he made it big?
No.
I
Got-
do.
You did?
I'm a big country
Alex
guy.
is already, dude. I'm surprised he's not.
I didn't wear my cowboy boots today, but
Who's your favorite country singer?
I'm all over the place. Even with music, I mean, originally like what got me into country was Outlaw. So like
Okay. Mhm.
Jennings, like the real Outlaw. Everyone
Yeah.
names Johnny Cash, but
Yes.
they don't really know the history. Waylon Jennings, those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then I love writing songs, so I got into some of the poppy stuff you hear on the radio. But yeah, I don't.
What's
I
the Luke
wouldn't
Combs
like-
story? What the fuck? I thought you were going there.
Uh,
How does he make it?
So Luke Combs, he had written like I don't remember. I'm just gonna say like 12 songs, okay? And he called a studio to record them, and asked how much it would cost, and they said $300. So he got there to record all his 12 songs, and they said no, it's $300 a song, and he had to pick a song, and the song he picked was "Crazy Beautiful," and that was the one that.
And it fucking just
Yeah.
Well, that's cool as fuck. Yeah, that's crazy, man. The internet is wild now, dude. Like you can really fucking just.
He struggled a lot just
Yeah.
based on his looks.
Mhm.
Like they're-
I don't even know what the
He
fuck that
seems
dude
He's
a
a big
bigger
boy.
guy.
He's a
and
big
like,
boy.
You're not gonna make it because
Yep.
in Nashville you got to be a pretty boy.
Yeah, you do. Which is
But-
crazy
But
in
yeah,
itself. because
Crazy
it's-
Beautiful Hurricane.
Yes.
is really I think what broke him. It was on that album.
Who's the one guy with the long hair? I can't.
The biggest
stand
artist
him.
right now is
Wait, who?
Morgan Wallen.
Oh, my niece is
That guy.
Fuck
and
probably
the-
the biggest freaking
His-
diehard
his-
Morgan Wallen
Is that
fan.
what he just did out of
His
the
best
thing he
friend
She's
just did?
too.
obsessed with him.
the songwriters around him, Hardy, Ernest, they're running Nashville, and they're young. They're younger
So
than
young.
us.
He was
And
on,
they
wasn't he on
run
like
music
American
well.
Idol or The Voice? I think he was on The Voice.
Yes,
He was on
and
The
he got
Voice, and he
let
was
go.
totally
The-
like
the-
different.
The best thing that could have happened to get
The
let go.
best, yeah.
Now he's the biggest.
But what is the guy? He's like old. He tries to be old school, and he sings with his wife too. And
Oh, Chris Stapleton.
I can't stand him.
Tennessee whiskey.
I just feel like
That's a cover, by the way.
he just yeah.
George Jones.
He just I feel like he is
I'm gonna
trying
have
too
to
hard to
disagree with
be
you.
like the old ones.
No.
And
He's a good song. He,
my
actually,
sisters don't agree with me at all either.
Well, maybe you don't like him as an artist, but every song you've heard, country radio, anything, he wrote.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to be an artist.
that's kind
He
of like
was-
Taylor Swift
he
was back in the day.
That's
Yeah.
Whether you like him or not, the greatest voice in the world, Chris Stapleton.
Alex is alright. No, that's
Really,
funny.
you feel that way
The
for real?
greatest voice in the world.
Chris Stapleton?
Chris Stapleton.
Really?
Did you not see the national anthem when he sang it?
Nope.
You'll
did-
cry. If
Agree
we
to
play it for you
disagree.
right now.
Agree
I
to
don't know
disagree.
if I will because
I
I
gotta
don't
show
like
you
him
old-
that much.
Damn.
So I think that you know what I mean.
I gotta show you when he was playing at a bar with just an acoustic guitar.
The dude could
Really?
fucking. He got pipes. I
I mean-
Don't listen to the albums or the new stuff you listen to now.
Yeah, like I think I'm just maybe stuck like with the whole like country thing. Like I used to love country music, but then whoever didn't make it in the pop side came over to country, and it was like, who are you really? So it kind of made me like not even like country music anymore.
You know what's weird?
No, I feel you on
fucking-
that.
I feel I used to fucking hate country when I was a kid.
Actually,
And, like I grew up.
on your point, everyone's like, "Oh, I hate country music."
When I was a
I
kid,
get
it was like
it,
onions. I
because
used to fucking hate
it's-
onions. Now I
It's
love
not
them.
even country music what you hear on the radio.
Right.
It's pop music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They just have a southern accent.
Exactly.
But it's like
Or a
Britney
fake one.
Spears or
Yeah.
whatever. That's what it is.
Right.
Fucking true.
At the
But-
sense, it's not real country.
I dig into
Yeah.
like the songwriters.
Can you tell that when Alex starts talking about country, he gets more country?
no, but that's interesting because he's the first guy that I could ever since starting this had a conversation about country music.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
My like all time is George Strait.
George Strait,
That
the
is
king of country.
man. I've always been obsessed with him, and I don't think anybody will ever hold a candle to him.
Yeah. I would love to see him live in Texas.
Okay, so I think he's coming not too long. I mean, obviously not Texas, but I think it's like
Yeah, I
Tampa
gotta
or
see him
something.
wherever.
Yeah, I've seen him twice in my life, but
Oh, so
that's-
Chris Stapleton wrote a lot of his songs.
Oh, Chris Stapleton.
Just saying. Just saying.
Dude, he's never gonna have his back because of your ass.
No. I'm the minority here with this. Like everybody loves Chris Stapleton, and maybe that's what drives me crazy is that he's out in the day of when country really isn't country. So I'm feeling like, oh, he's trying to be the way it used to be, and maybe he's genuine,
He
which
is.
you are saying he is. So I'll believe you.
I'm gonna shut up.
have no
Yeah, I'll stop because I could go on about all the things I don't like.
You guys
about
want to
him.
talk about Blink-182?
I
Do you like
don't.
Blink 182?
Dude, I
Yeah.
wrote Travis Barker a fucking birthday email when I was
Did
like
you
12.
really?
It's funny because now I get called Travis. If you're a white dude and skinny and have tattoos, you get called Travis Barker.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. I literally got
I
called
thought
that
that's
shit.
what you were going for.
No, dude, I like I'm fucking skinny and I'm white and I like tattoos. I don't fucking know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Travis Barker's an amazing dude. Like,
Yeah.
Blink is amazing. They do that fucking songs of a generation. Like, I mean, fuck. Especially now, dude. Like, they're so nostalgic and like it's almost like a smell. Like you smell some shit and it's like it takes you back.
Yeah.
That's what Blink does. Like it's crazy.
Right.
Like you hear them and it just takes
I
you
always
back to
loved
this
them.
time.
I always loved
All
him.
those like Green Day, Blank, that era, and especially now, like we've had such like a couple of like dark years on us after COVID and all this shit that people are. That's why I think punk rock music is coming back, dude. Especially
It
pop.
is.
That's probably why I was like, it was refreshing to hear you guys because there's not a lot of it right now, especially locally. Like there's really not. And I was like, oh my God, this band's so awesome because this is what I like. Like I love it.
That's
and I don't hear it often.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's like people. I feel like people have like this like desire for like happier music to get us through this rut of all the shit that's been going on in the world lately, and that era of like Blink and American Pie and fucking Green Day was such a cool positive
It
like
was.
vibe that
Yeah.
after all the shit that's been going on, people are like missing that, you know, and they're really desiring this just kind of like feel good, get me out of my shit music and fucking
Right.
you know and just
Same with
be
rock.
stoked.
same with rock.
Yeah, I mean in general.
Rock,
yeah,
like,
but-
give me a rock band nowadays. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's true.
yeah.
You just want to forget about your problems and rock and roll.
Yeah, just give me
If
some,
I'm being
yeah.
quite honest, I couldn't tell you the last time I listened to like a famous band. Like I listen to all the locals. Like
That's so fucking cool.
I just
It is.
and they're so much better than what's on the radio. If I'm being honest, again, it's
I have to agree.
Radio's
There's a lot
so
of
bad.
great things happening that aren't in the limelight.
it's true.
You know, if you, for instance, you know, like if you know Stage Mom here, she'll hook you up with the good stuff. She might have a mixtape for you to listen to. You know, for real.
Tapes.
Turn the radio
Like,
off
oh
and
my
Your
God.
dates, mixtapes, and shit.
turn on what she's got to tell you.
I bought my daughter a ghetto blaster for Christmas.
What?
I was like, oh my God, I can't believe the guy sings back. I was so excited. All the bands are doing the cassette tapes now. I'm like, oh my God, look, you can play
We're
that
so fucking doing it. I like. There's nothing like having like a tangible
Yep.
something you can hold
Yeah,
on to, like your
tangible
piece of work,
release.
dude. It's so it's fucking crazy, man. I love that shit. I miss
I
it.
agree. So, all right. So, what is your favorite local venue that you guys have played at?
There are a few.
Tough times, Chalo. You're the fucking man.
Yeah,
Absolute-
Tough Times is.
We just get treated so well there,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It's like family.
absolutely.
It's like going back home.
That's the first one that comes
And
to
and
mind.
it's rock shows put on by rock dudes. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it's fucking the dude knows because he loves. You know,
Right.
and like
Sure. I mean,
you can feel that in a venue.
Yeah.
You know when a venue is like,
When they let you
About
walk
it.
on the bar.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, that's my
when they're
yeah.
about it. I mean, they
And
get
he'll be like, don't walk on this section because I just painted it. Like he knows what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like you can fucking all over, dude, but that one right there, don't fuck with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
really feel it when like a venue
Yeah.
is just like a money grub
Yep.
thing, you know, like
Mhm.
and the people aren't really about the music, and you can feel it when they're fucking about it, you know.
Yeah.
And they treat you, and they're stoked to see you there, and like
Yeah.
they're excited because I mean, these people, I mean, it's not an easy thing to have a fucking venue,
No,
like you know,
it's
especially in
not.
South Florida. It's tough. It has to have passion. It has to have love. So when you like remind them of why the fuck they're doing it, because they're like, this is why the fuck I
Yeah.
do this for motherfuckers like this,
Yep.
and then you build that connection, dude. It's so fucking sick, and
Mhm.
and Tough Times has really shown that, I think, to
Yeah.
us.
From the bartenders,
Absolutely.
the door
Not
guy,
to
everything.
Poorhouse, Fat Cats, Jay, Poorhouse, you're
Yeah.
the fucking man too.
Jay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's where we filmed the first
that was
one.
bad.
News,
Bad
yeah.
News was filmed
Bad
at
News.
Poorhouse.
At Poorhouse, really?
Yeah, I walked in there and I was like, "Yo, man, you don't know me. I don't know you do, but like, how can I film a video here? I know you guys open at 8 p.m., so you're fucking closed the entire day. $300." He's like, "Let's go." I was
That's
like, "Yes."
awesome.
It was sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Top three though: Tough Times, Poorhouse, Fat Cats.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've had a, and actually in Broward, the funny thing is that we grew up going to Churchill's,
Okay.
and Churchill's was like the fucking spot.
Yeah.
You know? I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
Churchill's is it's been there. You know, it has so much generations even before us, and that was such a sick spot. And I'm so sad we'll never get to fucking play
Yeah.
that place because it was so beautiful.
Oh yeah, you didn't get to play it. Yeah.
We played it with other band. We've all played it before with other bands,
Yeah.
but Broward kind of has it going on with these spots, man.
Yeah.
We've been treated very well
Mhm.
everywhere we played.
Howard,
We're
West
stoked.
Palm.
Odyssey, let's go. Yeah,
The Peach was a really cool place.
Where is it?
Beach.
The Peach is in West Palm Beach.
Oh, I haven't.
It's a big property with like like small DIY artsy
Okay.
businesses in these like warehouse spots, and in the back there's like an art gallery,
Mhm.
and that's where the bands will play.
Right.
Right under the overpass. It's pretty like
yeah,
epic.
that was dope. That was dope.
Shout out to Propaganda.
Propaganda.
They love us. They invited us. We couldn't make the last show. We got it.
We played a skateboard. Anytime there's skateboarding and fucking music involved,
That
I'm
was a
like,
cool
I'm
story.
a fucking kid
You
on
want to tell them
Christmas.
that?
Dude.
We got kicked out. The cops
What?
shut us down.
Oh yeah, so we played this place.
We played way too loud, apparently.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
They
played.
don't want a
Literally,
punk rock
the guy
band
was
playing at
gonna
a skate
pull
park.
my-
Dude,
Oh,
so we
no.
played this fucking.
What?
we-
Bug out.
yeah, we're super
Like,
stoked. We
what?
played this place called Skateboard. We're like in the middle of the fucking ramps. My dream come true. I'm like, if there was like a naked girl right there, it would be fucking. That's it. It was like we're playing on a skate park, playing the music we love to play. Fucking 4 songs in, dude. We were having like all these crazy technical difficulties, and like, no disrespect to Skateboard, they're sick. They're just new. They're doing this shit. But whatever. 4 songs in, fucking, they're like, yo, you guys gotta stop playing. The cops are outside.
What?
Raul looks at me, and I'm like, he's like, don't turn down.
I was like, I'm not gonna
Fuck it,
stop
we're gonna get
playing.
out.
You gotta turn our shit off, dude. Like
Oh
we're not
my
gonna
God.
stop. Like, dude, what the fuck? And that's what happened. They just like shut us out, and I was like, I was bummed, dude, because like we had waited so long.
Mm-hmm.
We were having, like I said, technical difficulties, and then we fucking finally got to play. And, like everybody was cool about it, but these cops start walking in, and I got rowdy with it. I was like, "Fuck the cops!"
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was just a timing issue, and Skatebird's an outdoor place,
yeah.
and there's apartments right by, and noise ordinance and stuff like that. And
What time was it?
it was
11,
hitting.
dude.
In the afternoon?
No,
Like,
No,
at
no,
night?
no,
It's not that
yeah.
bad.
Oh,
That's how we
still.
we were.
It was
kinda
11.
pushing
It
12.
was 11:30, and they had to call it, and understandable, but
No,
That's a good way to go out there.
I disagree with that. Fuck 'em.
well, again, like a lot of stuff comes down to just managing properly, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm always like,
you know what? Though I love
we're starting now, and
I
we're
love
not
that
waiting
situation,
type of shit. with
because I'm
each
like,
other.
fuck it, like that was kind of cool. I was like, fuck it, like we got to do that. Like it was almost like, because it was disturbing, it was kind of cool.
Right,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like makes for the movie magic
Yeah.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck yeah, we got to say fuck the cops, man. We got kicked out. Too much punk rock.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Because it was an event, right? Like it was a planned event. So you're right.
Yeah,
It was just bad managing on their
That's
part.
all. That's all.
Yeah.
It's
They also like there's like
No big deal.
apartments right behind them. You can tell people are complaining.
Oh man, that sucks. But all right, what you ended up doing 4 or 5 songs?
Yeah.
4 or 5 songs, and then we did, because they were like, stop playing. I was like, I'm not gonna stop fucking playing, dude. Like you gotta turn my shit off. Like it's weird. Oh, sorry guys. At the second verse, I have to slow down.
Yeah, I remember looking back at like the manager, and he's trying to make eye contact, and I'm just not looking at him. I'm like,
Dude, this
Oh my
motherfucker
God.
right here is my ride or die, dude. Like I look at Alex, and he's like, we ain't fucking stopping shit.
no, because I looked at Raul, because they told him something, and he's like, don't turn down. We're going. I'm like, all right. And then I turn around just to like tune, like go to my amp or something. I could see the guy. He's looking. He's trying to make eye contact,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just like, here we go.
Oh, that's funny. I had that happen at I had a mini fest at an amphitheater, and I'm like a stickler for times because I try to get as much for each band to play, as many bands as I can to play. And so they had a 30-minute set, I think, or 45, whatever. Those are usually the 2 numbers I have. And these people took forever to set up everything. And I said, if you're not ready to go at your set time, it's going to come out of your set time. And
Yeah.
so I told him, you have to stop, because there were the noise ordinance, because they managed it, right? They said, you have to end at this time. So I said, we have to come to a hard stop at this time, or that last band's going to get screwed because of what you've done. So I was telling him, you got to stop. And that singer turned around and he told his drummer, And I looked at my sound guy. I said, unplug him.
Yeah, you have to
Unplug 'em.
It's like I get where they're coming from, but it just, that shit happens to us a lot. Cause
Dude.
like, yeah.
who the fuck are you to do that? Like,
Yeah.
this ain't some huge gig.
Yeah.
Like, you are not the headliner. You are a part of the evening, and everybody is here to do the same thing that you are.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to the promoter and do the right thing, and you know,
which
like,
I completely agree with. But it's-
get your shit together.
But the problem, it becomes when they tell you you're gonna play at fucking 10, so you aim for that,
Right,
and then
right.
the whole fucking
You
thing.
play at
goes,
12.
then you
So,
end up playing at
again,
12.
Mm-hmm.
Total mismanagement, and that's
Yeah.
happened to us. We've been kind enough to take on the closing spots, and then we'll be
Mikey, you call it the headliner, right?
we'll it's a different thing. Anyway, yeah, and then you kind of end up playing. You're supposed to play at midnight, but you end up playing at 2 a.m. And it's all I have to say is that we know when you tell us we're supposed to be somewhere, we are there.
Yeah.
We've been doing it forever, and experience matters, and you can see that when you go and whatever. We're on a podcast. I'm trying to be a little professional, but when you fuck with someone who's
Our
real,
drum set is set up before we go on
Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
Fuck like 37 times in the fucking
yeah,
My daughter has
We're
a
ready.
curse, a curse word jar downstairs for me. Put a quarter in
Wow, a
it.
lot of money.
You ask her, it's hundreds and hundreds of quarters.
but that's probably like the best advice I can give anybody is show up, be on time, do what you do and do it well, and get off.
Be a pro, don't be a bro.
Exactly. Yeah, no,
There
it's
you go.
true. That's it's like, it just frustrated me because like I reiterated it 12 million times. But all right, so listen, guys, I'm gonna go on to my next segment here.
Let's go.
There we go.
We ask personal questions.
Oh shit.
They're not really.
Don't
that
get too
personal.
personal.
Truth or dare.
It's just so that
Take me there.
your fans can get to know you as people. Okay, so outside of music, do you guys have jobs?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
You want to tell people what you do or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mikey is a full-time
first.
stripper.
Yes.
If you have seen the Rockstar video, he sells foot pics on the
I sell foot pics on the internet now.
No,
No, I'm actually I've done tons of different jobs in my life, from like real suit and tie shit to bussing tables, you know, when I was first job ever, but currently I'm a server and I feel like I make
the best barbecue spot
Yes,
in Broward.
it is. You don't even have to say the name. Everybody will know. Anybody that lives in Broward.
If you want to be
Yeah.
a rock star, you go there.
and I love it. I feel like I'm my own boss, you know. I do a good job, so I clock in, I do my job, I clock out. No one bothers me afterwards. It's
Yeah.
the money is good, you know. I have the best two bosses I could ever ask for. They are and my managers are super. My bosses and my managers are super
Are
supportive.
you trying to get a raise right now?
No, I'm not. I'm literally praising people that deserve to be praised. Because when you play in a band, most of the time they're just like, yeah, okay. No, you work here, and if you don't show up, you're fired. And it's like, I told them I needed to take off 12 days to go on a tour.
I was going to ask how that was going to work. Yeah.
And they were just like, what? You're going on a tour? We're so excited for this.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Super supportive. Yeah,
That's
they're like,
So wait, does that mean that I get a discount on ribs when I go there?
I'll hook you up. But yeah, like
We go
that's what
after?
I do, and I'm lucky enough to work for people who support me, and that's what
nice.
you couldn't ask for more than that.
Right.
Straight
yeah.
up.
Dude, Mike is like the most lovable dude in the world.
he's
Like, how can you
great.
not like
I
this
know.
guy? It's fucking insane. I'm like,
And
I fucking love you, dude.
What do you do?
What do you do?
What I do?
We know what you do.
I'm
Tell them.
Nah, I'm a videographer.
Steven Spielberg.
I edited and shot the videos. Which that's what's cool about what I do is it helps the fucking band. Like I don't have
Right,
to pay
yeah.
for all this shit, you know. So yeah, I've been doing that shit for a while. I stopped playing music for a while because I got really into to like the video filmmaking thing, and I was like, fuck, man, like it was. I never made a fucking dollar on music. I got a camera. I shot something, and my homie was like, "Yo, can I give you $100 if you shoot something for me?" And I was like, "What? I would do this for free. You're gonna give me $100 fucking dollars, dude? Fuck yes!" And I was like, "Whoa, can I like do this more?" And I was like, "Oh, so it's sick." So it started fucking making me money, and I was like, "This is cool. I can still look like a psycho. I can fucking still do art in a way, and it's making me money." So I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude." And that's why I kind of stopped playing music for a while, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna follow this shit. I'm gonna Quentin Tarantino the fuck out of this thing. Like, I'm gonna fucking go in. And it was cool.
I would always be against it. I'm like,
you know,
stop
Alex
doing
always
it?
was like,
I would like, stop trying to be Steven Spielberg.
yes, every
You're
day
a
I
badass
literally,
musician. Do what you're supposed to do.
every day I would be
All
like,
the
yo,
time.
I'd be like, Alex, look at this cool ass video I made. You're like, fuck that, you're a musician. Like, whatever, dude. Yeah,
Now he's good at the video thing too.
Yeah.
He is. He's very good.
thank you, man. So, but it's cool because it does. It goes hand in hand with the fucking band.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, I was doing the video shit for so long, and I was shooting a lot of music videos for other artists, and I was like, "Fuck, I miss being on stage." I was like, "Cause I'm shooting this shit, and it works, and I like it." But I'm like, "Fuck, I miss being you, dude. Like,
Mhm.
I'm
Being
behind
in
the lens.
front
I
of the
miss it."
camera
Yeah. And
instead
that's
of
kind of what
behind
it
it.
took me. I was like, "I'm gonna fucking do this again."
You
dude.
are now.
I'm real simple. I work in tech, like web design.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I couldn't.
about it.
ever. I can barely get my email. half
Our
the time.
answers were like 75 words long.
yeah, because I'm trying to play music. I'm not trying to do.
Right.
I ain't that passionate about it.
He made our website.
Oh, your website?
He made our website. Yeah. Alex makes websites.
It's a nice website.
Well, thank you. It's very simple, but
It's more than I got.
if you need a website, let us know.
And by the way,
Should.
since Gabe and Dan aren't here, Dan
Oh,
is
okay.
a great fucking sushi chef.
Oh, is he?
Oh
Yeah, he's badass.
He is.
Love sushi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's-
haven't tried it yet, but it looks good from the pictures.
it is good. And then my brother is self-employed. Let's just say that.
Yeah, he works in a studio.
No,
That's
yeah,
about
he,
it.
he,
Next
he
up.
records music for like other people and shit.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So tell me one fun fact about yourselves.
Mikey makes really good jerk sauce. I already said that.
You already told us that.
A fun fact.
It's
really good.
Hey, man, come on.
If you have something, go for it. I'm trying to think.
As a group or
No, as an
What's something
individual.
about you, dude? Come on, give me some.
what was the question?
A fun fact about
Fun
yourself.
fact. I don't know.
Can you tell this is our first interview ever?
No,
Yeah.
you guys are great.
Yeah, this is pretty fun.
All right, I have a fun fact.
Oh, here
Okay.
we go.
I have 0 tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point.
That's
I
good.
do.
Well, you're out of the fucking band then, dude.
It's not that I don't like tattoos. I just don't have any because when I was in my 20s, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease.
Okay.
And they put me on somewhat hard medication.
Right.
And they were like, you can't have open sores. You might not heal well.
Right.
And I was young, and they kind of like, traumatized me. And believe me, when you have pain like that, you don't do anything that's going to jeopardize
Yeah.
feeling good.
Yeah.
And over the years, I've done a lot of smart things and took care of myself
Right.
and changed my mind and my approach to living.
Mhm.
And I don't have any pain at all anymore.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm in a good place.
So you're gonna
So I
get a
don't have-
tattoo.
Yeah.
You are?
I have been thinking about it.
On the
yeah.
tour.
Why,
Gotta
why are
How-
you going
how
to
big
break
is the
the
young
good
Cassidy
run
tattoo
of
gonna be?
everything going
Oh,
so great?
um,
He's gonna fall into our peer pressure.
I've fallen and torn my body up and stuff, and I healed just fine.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
I've been very lucky in that sense. So, yeah. There's a fun fact.
The fun fact about Alex is that he has no fun facts.
Yeah. Pretty boring.
Now give me something.
What about you?
No, about you.
Oh! What about you? I was
Oh,
like-
I can't say those on.
You're going to think of them all night long now. After.
Most likely.
It's
I always
like a
think
first
like, oh,
date.
mine would be this.
Yeah,
and
all the
then
good ideas
Alex
come
has, like,
afterwards sometimes.
If anything, you could probably say my fun fact. I don't know.
Alex has a really attractive sister.
That's a fun fact, yes.
Never saw her.
Yeah, but he's gorgeous. Look at this goddamn man.
I'll take
Yeah,
your
me
word
Does he
for
look like
it.
John Stamos? Can we all get a
Oh
vote?
my god.
John Stamos.
You see John Stamos or Ben Stiller? I always get one of those.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
My
You guys
mom,
gotta stop
my
with
mom
that already.
definitely was like, "Oh, that guy, he's very handsome."
Yeah, my mom said the same shit, dude. He's an attractive one.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So
You
his
got a
fun
fun
fact
fact.
is that he has an attractive sister or a hot sister? Or,
Yeah, but he never shows it to anybody. It's
well,
fuck.
I don't want her around any of you guys.
Yeah.
What? I'm a good guy.
Yeah, he actually decent.
what's we have to have another fun fact.
Fun? I don't know. I like cars. I like to go fishing.
Oh, Alex wrote a song that's a
Okay.
fucking
Oh.
hit, dude. And it's a country song, and it's called "Summertime."
you guys are going to have to do a country song for him one day.
Yeah, it's sick. He wrote this song. It's called "Summertime," and it's like better than any fucking Young Cassidy song. Honestly, it's such a good
Really?
song. No, I mean, fuck, Young Cassidy song is good, but like, it's a great song. It's a completely different vibe,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a hit, dude. Like I've told him a million times, I'm like, sell this fucking song, dude. Like that shit will make you money. It's so good. We'll play it for you. What's up,
Okay. So
Now,
that's a fun fact.
Fun
you write
fact.
country music and you're in a punk band.
that's
I'm
pretty,
rock and roll.
That's pretty fun and funny to me.
That includes everything.
What about you, Raul?
Fuck, dude. What's a fun fact about me?
I don't know.
I feel like somebody else has to tell you your fun fact.
That was my point. Raul is the sweetest. He looks scary, but he's the sweetest, nicest guy in the fucking world. Is that a fun fact?
That's nice.
Everyone
it.
fucking loves him. He walks into a room and he wins the room over.
I think
He's
I'm gonna change
late.
it now. Say a fun fact about the person next to you. That's yeah.
Maybe. There you go.
Yeah, that's
Fun
Yeah.
fact about Mikey. There's so many fucking fun facts about you, dude. Mikey carries his little jar
uh-huh.
This is a good story. I have to say.
Fucking out of like science class, fucking tiny little jar.
A little mason jar, but a little.
Mason jar, there you go, but like tiny. And it always has like the most obscure whiskeys of all time. And every time it's different. It's like, oh, this is like a Canadian oak.
Yeah, you put Canada on
So
it.
that's you're like a whiskey connoisseur.
Yeah, dude, he's a fucking.
I'm not I wouldn't call it a connoisseur, but whiskey is the spirit of choice
Okay.
when it comes to spirits. Tequila's a very close second.
Okay.
But yeah, I love jars, and I feel like whiskeys are supposed to be in a cool little
Like
jar.
a mason jar.
Yeah, like the South thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like moonshine.
yeah.
And it's perfectly chilled.
But I always got a little small jar. If you see me with one, and there's some brown stuff that might look like apple juice,
It's not.
definitely whiskey. Yeah.
The funny thing is that jar is an extension of his whole fucking personality.
Really?
Like he's a really good. Him and Jamie, they're both really good cooks. They're like fucking about detail and taste,
Right.
and they've showed me so many great drinks, and so I'm a
Drink
fucking. I go to a bar
sauces.
and I'm like, give me a rum and coke. I don't know, like, but I'll taste like I'm like, god damn, this is what it's like to eat and drink good. They're just very fucking about it, you know, and it's sick because I'm just like so not like that, but I enjoy it. Like I'm always down to go to Thanksgiving at their house for sure.
Yeah.
What about that little
Yeah.
jar? You left it in my bag, and you're like, call me the next day, like, hey man,
Hey man, you got
you
my
got
jar?
my jar?
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I washed
can
it
you
already.
bring that back? It's a special jar. Yeah, for sure. And he did. He
And
washed
that's
it.
Mikey in a nutshell.
Yeah.
He's very.
That's like my husband in a way, because like we have this joke in the house where I'll serve dinner and me and the girls will be done eating by the time my husband's sitting down with his plate, because he's in the kitchen getting it all spiced up with everything that, and I'm like, dude, like it's cold now. Like what the heck? Like, we're done eating. Yeah, but he's that way about getting it all perfected. Even drinks, like when I want
No,
like a mixed drink, I have him make it.
It is
'cause
nice.
I just rush through everything in life.
Same. It's,
The funny is that me and Alex, we talk about this shit all the time. Before we get to the next question, we're like, dude, Mikey would invite us to like these dinners at his house, and me and Alex are like, holy shit, we're like adults now, dude. I've never been invited to something
No,
like
we,
this.
we actually would speak about it because we're like,
I never
oh, we're
heard these
getting
stories.
Invited to like these parties or like events, and like we're just like two losers and we're hanging out at Blondie's in Fort Lauderdale. Like,
What am I cooking? Like, cause Jamie would like, everybody has to
It's like
bring a
everyone
dish.
bring a thing, and I'm like, oh my god,
You know what
macaroni
Alex
and
did?
cheese.
This motherfucker went to Publix, bought a bunch of macaroni, and
Well,
just
was that good?
and then
though?
plated it
That
himself.
was good.
Oh, that's funny.
He did a
'Cause then
good
I'm
job.
like, I ain't making this shit.
He did
So
a
I
good
got a
job.
frozen one. It was amazing.
It was good.
That is funny. And you put it in your own serving dish?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You fucking.
No, it came already in the little foil looking thing. It looked like I did.
I think we've really
It was a hit.
accomplished
I only had like one scoop.
this segment about learning about us.
Yes, yes.
You know, like you really know, like that's kind of like how he is, and that's how he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
we've had to learn how to like deal with each other's personalities, but at the end of the day, we're all. I guess I might as well. They're just good people, man. Good
Mhm.
hearts.
Yeah.
Lead with passion. Lead with love.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's what it's about. And that's so funny about the jar, though. I'm going to find a perfect jar for you. I want to see a picture of the jar, and then I'm going to find one that tops that
It
jar.
puts fucking tape on it with what it is.
It definitely has a.
That's funny.
And he keeps it cool in this little lunchbox.
Oh god, he brings the lunchbox with his little craft beers.
So
I
I
just go
did-
to the gas station and get like a pack of Miller Lite. I'm like,
We can go on and more in depth on
he's like,
on
this is from
why,
Who knows?
but it's no big deal.
He's
It's called
uncomfortable
strategy.
now.
That's
Okay.
all. Strategy.
Okay. All right. We'll call it your strategy.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you could have dinner with any individual, living or dead, who would it be?
Fuck.
And why?
Living or dead? I hate these type of questions. This is like your first date type of thing. Like,
Or
Well, it is
I'm
a
not
first date
talkative.
with-
or an actual like job interview
Alex has ever
oh
talked.
yeah,
where you're just like,
Job interview.
damn it.
it's like yeah, I really want. I'm
Fuck,
it's like
I
TJ, I
didn't-
just want to get paid. Fucking hire me.
Fuck you talking about?
He said job.
Job interview questions. You're hard to answer sometimes.
All right,
Yeah.
Mikey, you first.
I'm trying to think currently.
You're fired. Take too long. I think I would want to have dinner with Kurt Cobain.
He's one of my top answers for that question.
You know, I have this thing. And I'm like, if you seen me play live, I have to go fucking crazy. Like I'm like I do this crazy fucking show where I'm jumping in the fucking bar, I'm fucking hopping on shit. And I need to do that because I don't know how to not do that to get the crowd involved. But I am so fucking obsessed with artists that don't have to move.
Right. Yeah, and he didn't. He did not.
And can still grab that attention.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, this dude just stood the fuck still, played amazing tunes, and just was like laser, bro, with people. And I'm so jealous of that because I don't have that. I
Because
gotta
he didn't care. That's why he didn't care.
That's what heroin does.
And it was, I had this conversation with somebody the other day. I was like, "Oh, you have like you go crazy. You have this wild show," and I'm like, "Dude, it's almost like a crutch to me. Like I like it. It's my personality. You know,
Right.
it's all extension of your personality.
Right.
This is who the fuck I am. I obviously talk a lot. You can tell I'm taking the fucking mic the entire time. But yeah, that's my thing.
Right.
But I'm always like, I feel like I need to do that to get the attention. Where I
Right.
fucking love how that dude could do it without it.
Right, right,
Yeah, and I was like, I'll be like, that's what I'll be like, dude, can I buy your beer and like tell me what the fuck's up? Because like that shit's tight.
right.
Yeah.
You know, a fun fact about Kurt Cobain, well, Nirvana, is Matt Exploding Lens. He photographed them the night before they went worldwide. At a dive bar in wherever they were from. Seattle.
Is it Mike Exploding Lens the dude that was at Ginger's at one time?
Matt
Matt.
from
The one that you
Exploding
introduced
Lens is
Oh,
the guy
fuck, yeah.
that was at
Yeah.
Ginger's.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so he's
There's been
big.
like newspaper magazine articles written about him being like the last photographer that photographed him as a local band
that's
because they
tight.
like blew up overnight.
like right after.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I saw a video the other day of them playing Not Another Teen Spirit before they put the song out. Because you know how we'll play songs that we haven't recorded yet? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff on Nirvana and like that moment in time pre it happening. That transition is awesome. You got to see some of the stuff if you haven't saw it. Cuz that band's definitely
79 documentaries made about them.
Right.
There's so many fucking Wait, what dinner?
So who would you have dinner with?
My answer might change later on when I can actually think about it, but right now I would say I'd probably say Keith Richards.
Okay.
Big Rolling Stones fans. I got to see them once in Orlando, like 2016. That was amazing. It's like the Rolling Stones with Charlie Watts before he passed like a year or two ago.
There's always that one concert. I was always been a huge 30 Seconds to Mars fan, and I went to go see. I had never seen him, and my daughter was older and stuff, and she loved Muse, and they were playing with Muse in Palm Beach, and I bought the tickets, and I thought that we had like fifth row, but it turned out we had front row. Wow. Oh my God! And he called me on stage, and with a crowd of people, but the security stopped me. I just had this conversation last night at dinner with my daughter and her friends, and and I'm a rule follower, so I went back to my seat. But I have a picture of him, like when he was pointing at me. I took the damn picture. Okay, I was like, oh my God, all my dreams have come true. Jared Leto looked at me in my eyes.
That's sick. That dude's so fucking talented. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like a Grammy winner and an Oscar winner.
Yeah, he's a fantastic actor too. That's how I fell in love with him. Was when he was on My So Called Life with Claire Danes.
I love that fucking show.
God.
It's
I
one of
loved
very.
it. All right.
So good.
Another funny story is back when I was in high school, obsessed with Jared Leto. I was at school and I saw this guy, and I was like, oh my God, Jared Leto's here. Jared Leto, but it's my husband. He looked just like Jared Leto. So if he didn't have that going for him at that time, I don't know if I would have ever passed my number on. But
that's so good.
Yeah,
dude.
I need to find this picture here. I was just
What was his character's name? It's
Jordan Catalano.
Jordan Catalano, dude. It was just like
he was looking right at me.
you know for sure.
Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude
That's
still
awesome.
looks like he's 20 fucking years old.
Yeah, he's like in his 50s, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm 47. I think he's 48 or 49.
he looks amazing.
Yeah. So who you having dinner with?
My Mikey's been thinking about this one for the entire Jared Leto
Yeah,
conversation.
exactly.
I think it's
The moment you
skeleton right
asked,
there,
I was
Dan.
thinking and thinking and thinking, and I can't fucking think of somebody. A lot of people crossed my mind, but I mean, I don't know. Fuck. I feel like a failure that I can't tell you.
You haven't failed anything, trust me.
Shit, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Who do you guys think he would want to
Maybe-
have dinner with?
Maybe I can get back to
Us.
you by the end of the interview, if this isn't the last question.
No. Who would Mikey want to have dinner with?
Maybe
Fat
maybe,
Mike from NoFX, maybe something like
I
that.
had dinner with him before.
Oh,
Hey.
big timer.
It'd be like the creator of like one of his
Seriously.
favorite beers or something.
I was gonna say like maybe like someone that has like a distillery or some
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
whiskey maker or something.
Yeah, someone
to-
boring.
I've tried to think. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, well that's
I'm
fine.
really not sure. I will let you know if it
Anything
strikes.
pops in. Okay, so if you could join a band of any band at all, current music group, someone that's has been, who would it be?
Dude,
Another tough question. You're good with these.
I like these. I like these. There's this band called Violent. It's weird. This band called Violent Soho. They're like this fucking Australian band.
I never heard of them.
Dude, you gotta check them out.
Okay.
They're so dope. Kind of like not. I mean, in the same realm of the shit we're playing with, but like dude, that dude's vocals are so cool. And I'm like, every time I listen to it, I want to give up. I'm like, fuck, dude, this guy sounds so cool. And it's like, it's weird. It's like a pop punk band. They're not
Mhm.
like huge and shit. They're pretty big in Australia, but
Mhm.
it's similar to what I'm doing, but I just think it's done so well.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck, it's like, that's what I'm going for, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you could just join the band, it would all be.
But I couldn't 'cause the guy is so much fucking better than me. I'm like, goddamn fucking guy.
For me, you mentioned them earlier. I'll do Whiskey Myers. Just like Southern rock and roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can wear my cowboy boots on stage. Play some fucking blues guitar.
Alex needs to play country.
Yeah.
Not country.
We
it's
said
rock and
like
roll.
what?
It's like
So you might like the Odyssey Live opening act. You
oh
might.
yeah.
He's very
I listen
talented.
to everything. I mean, I listen to some like.
We're gonna start a country band. It's gonna be called Old Cassidy.
That's awesome. Once, yeah.
Oh, that is funny.
Should have been a cowboy.
Like he's the one who the fuck he wants to have dinner with.
Oh, God.
Fucking no.
No,
Bro, just say Jamie. Get the fuck.
That's gonna be Mikey by the time he decides.
there you go. You got a new meme for me. This question is super hard too. Super hard. I couldn't tell you what.
forgot the question.
There's so many. It's too difficult.
What bands?
Yeah, to
I know.
pop that answer.
Didn't you mention like
Shit.
Taylor Swift back in the day?
I thought you were like a decision maker, dude.
not with
Too many Coronas.
I mean, off the top of my head, just piece of an iceberg. The band that I wish I could play in or have played in would probably be in like the
Give me the fucking answer.
the best years of Pink
Fuck
Floyd.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's a good
yeah.
one.
You know what I'm saying? Like Metal, Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here moments.
Yeah.
Like that experience of being in that band, crazy. I mean,
Such
yeah.
a unique fucking album, dude. God damn.
Yeah.
holy.
That's a.
yeah.
There's nothing like that. Yeah.
If you should hear that album in a clean mindset, and you should hear that those few albums in a totally absent-minded mindset as well.
You
Things
hear that
happen
album on 7 Stamps of Acid. That's what the fuck. Like, let's just be real
You
here.
gotta. You gotta.
Yeah, that first thing.
That was like the thing back when I was in high school. That
No,
feel
I
like
don't, I
after
don't
high
do
school,
any
I
hard
don't know.
Are we on
drugs.
YouTube? What is that? No.
But,
Oh, we're on YouTube Live.
But yeah, creativity wise, super cool. David Gilmour is just amazing and insane.
Have you done the Wizard of Oz Pink Floyd shit?
no.
Do you watch, if you time the Pink Floyd, that
Dark Side of
Yeah.
Dark
the
Side of the
Moon?
Moon, on point, there's like a specific time at the time with Wizard of Oz, the
Mhm.
lyrics make sense as the visual
You're
goes
kidding.
on. It's fucking crazy. It's
Yeah,
really.
people have
I
said
wonder.
that.
I wonder if I could Google that and then maybe
You can,
help
you're
me
fine.
figure that
Yeah,
out.
very
Yeah.
well.
No,
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
looking
and
at
I was like,
Nothing to
what?
do with
the
it, though. It's
it's-
just a coincidence.
It's just
Right.
it's coincidental, but it like makes sense. It's
Right.
fucking weird. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if people do acid anymore.
What was it that they had down in Miami and Coconut Grove back in the 90s, early 90s? The light shows, the laser light shows to Pink Floyd.
Yes,
What
that's
was
the
it?
fucking
that's,
dude. I used to go.
It's
there.
like downtown.
Yeah, it
They
was.
still
It
do
was
it.
down. Wasn't it in
Aquarium,
Coconut
or-
Grove?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
the
you're right.
planetarium.
Planetarium.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we used to go down there every
I think now they do it.
weekend.
I think that's the first time I ever smoked pot.
downtown.
Was going to one of those. And I was like, this is fucking cool. That was cool.
Yeah,
Do
it
they
was
still
cool.
have
I don't think so. I don't think so. No, all
We're
the
too
cool
old to
stuff.
go.
They've got too
I
much
miss high school,
technology
man.
now. I
I
know it's
don't.
not the same as it used
Well,
to
because
be.
you were weird in high school. I was cool.
I mean, that's what you look forward to.
What else you want to ask?
I got
us?
some rapid fire questions
Rapid
for
fire,
you guys.
Mikey. So
Okay.
you gotta
Let's do
fucking
it.
speed it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
This fucking
First
guy.
thing in mind. Pop, pop.
It's not going to right. That's not gonna be right.
Oh God. Okay.
Uh,
Are you ready?
Yo, I feel like I'm at Flanagan's. With
Can I do one more beer? Is that okay?
I don't have Corona left. You want a Bud Light?
At this point, I don't give a fuck.
You
Are
never
we allowed to
care.
curse on this thing? I should have asked you that like 30 hours ago.
I hate when that happens to me. Are you kidding me? Of course.
Oh.
Does
Or-
anybody else?
Yes, if
Post
it's, if it's
Malone,
that
dude.
cold, I will
If you
absolutely
do not
have one.
mind.
We can split this.
There's another.
Oh, yeah.
time. I will do this podcast. Anytime you invite us.
Every day at my
Next
house
time we'll be at
podcast.
Revolution Live.
All right. You ready for this rapid fire? Okay. What celebrity annoys you the most?
Oh, I got mine.
I got mine too.
Whoa.
There you go.
So we'll start with you
That's a
then.
good question.
And I'm not coming from a hater perspective. It's-
Mikey,
again,
rapid fire.
You asked me annoying. Cardi B.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you on that. So,
But guess
go
what?
on with yours and I'm going to
haters.
Mine is
that's
probably
good
a whole
thing.
family. I'm going to say the Kardashians. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Whole
on that
family.
page too.
And everyone associated.
Now I'm doing you. It's a good question because I get annoyed by a lot of fucking people. Wait. It's coming.
Anyone famous in Hollywood?
Fuck, man. I don't know. Who the fuck annoys me? Harvey Weinstein.
Ah, that doesn't count.
It was a
Someone
sitcom.
not in jail.
Justin
Or-
Bieber, man. that
Did
guy
he die
fucking-
already?
Justin
Did he
Bieber?
die? Oh
Justin
yeah.
Bieber
You know
annoys
what?
me, man.
I want to beat that little fucker up.
It was like, dude,
He
just
seems
deal
like
with
such a
it, man.
little
You're
prick to the
famous. Fuck
paparazzi.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
whatever, man. You're a sad boy. Fuck it, whatever. You're famous.
Yeah.
But back to all that question, like I guess we don't know them personally and all that stuff. And
Oh,
it's-
Mikey trying to
no,
cover.
seriously,
He doesn't want to
it's
burn
important.
bridges.
It's important to
In
kinda
case
know
Justin Bieber wants to
somebody.
do some
Because
young
he's a
Cassidy.
nice guy.
but-
That's
Well,
why.
like
Yeah.
seriously, like
Justin Bieber.
Justin
if I
Bieber.
knew,
I'll still take you on the track.
I'll take on the tour, but I still don't like you.
well, I have friends that people don't like, and I'm like, you gotta know.
Maybe
that.
he's a nice
Yeah,
guy, but he's
yeah.
a prick
You
to
know,
paparazzis, which
Yeah.
I don't like. I understand
Whatever
he's
it
so
is.
famous, but
I
whatever.
go with
it
your.
is.
I go
He's
with your
a-
answer. The Kardashians annoy the fuck out of me.
yeah.
I know, but it is one of those things that I just have to watch because
No. It's so. Why is
You
trash
want a
TV
fun
so
fact?
good?
He
No.
loves watching these dating
Oh,
shows.
dude,
and all
Oh,
that.
I
really?
watch-
Do you watch
Don't you
Married at
watch
First Sight?
Kardashians?
Dude,
You
I
watch
am.
Kardashians?
I watch
You
all this
like,
shit. I
fucking-
don't give a
what's the
fuck.
one
I
where
do
you got
too.
the rose?
Oh, The Bachelor and the
I
Bachelorette.
watch The Bachelor. I watch Blind Date. I
You
watch
watch Love Is Blind.
Love Is Blind.
Oh my God! Did you cry at the last
fucking
season?
cried,
Oh my
dude.
I think the
God!
podcast
was
is
like
over,
so
Mikey.
emotionally invested in that one.
You know what? It's the most punk rock thing you could do is not fucking lie. Dude. Like it's true. I watch this shit. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. I fucking what's the one? I love the one on Netflix.
Who won last season? Who
Love
got
Is
the
Blind.
final?
Oh, the final.
Um,
I didn't watch last season.
Is it
of
the one you
Bachelor.
constantly
The
tell
perfect
us
match.
about us?
I have not seen that one.
It's good.
It's good.
Dude, you know what? People talk shit, but like these are social experiments.
Mhm.
They're putting these weird fucking group of
Yeah.
people and like laughing their fucking ass
Yeah.
off at the reaction.
Do you watch Married at First Sight?
I have not seen.
That's a
it.
good one. I'm addicted to that.
Dude, have you seen the one where like the dudes with the autistic people fall in love?
Love on
Love
the
on the
spectrum.
Spectrum. I've
Love
seen
on
that
the
one.
That
Spectrum.
show is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't watched it as religiously as my sister, but I have seen some.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's amazing how
Mhm.
like honest like
Yeah.
they are, and it's
Yeah.
like wow, like
It's
it
like a
just
little
makes-
child too. It's
but they're
just
so
'cause
beautiful. Their
they're-
honesty, and I was like, holy shit. There's like I am nobody that I know is that fucking pure.
Right, right.
It's amazing. I love it.
It's the psychologic.
They don't
It's the
deal with the
psyche.
mask.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean, that we all put on.
No,
you know?
for
They're like,
sure.
I don't like this. That's
Because
it.
it's the innocence. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's
and
so-
half the
it's so
time that's just
sick.
ripped apart from the kids, and then they don't know any better. Those guys and that's what's so beautiful about it.
Yeah, I fucking love. Dude, I
Yeah.
binge that shit.
Less
hard.
can be more.
I watched that one.
You did?
Yeah, the Australian season is not good.
Of Love Is Blind?
On the spectrum.
Yeah,
I'm not Love Is Blind. Oh, they have an Australian one?
Dude, they have like every
But
country one.
That one isn't that good,
Oh.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I watch all reality TV.
I
My
fucking-
husband
I
hates
love
that. So
reality,
he'll
yeah.
watch TV in the
Uh,
living room. I'll be in the bedroom. And
Dude, sometimes you want to think. You just kind of want to like fucking see shit, you know, like and laugh
Yeah.
at somebody's expense because your shit is all fucked up. Like, let me deal with your shit because I don't want to deal with mine. Dude.
there's this girl on, I'll show you after, on, I follow her on Instagram, and she makes fun of the Kardashians to the T. I sat there for hours one night in bed just scrolling from every single reel that she did, but the Kardashians actually love it, and they
really?
send her products, bring her out, like yeah. Yeah, it's so funny. Okay, next question. If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
I would probably be like a Black Panther.
Okay.
A Black Panther.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Like Bagheera from Jungle Book.
I'd be an eagle.
An eagle?
It's just cool to fly.
Yeah.
Right? Like fuck it, let's just fly all day.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I can't wait to hear yours.
Me too.
Well, let me tell you. let me tell you. Let me tell you the story about the one time I thought I was this thing.
If I could be an animal, I mean, off the top of my head, probably a squid.
A what?
A squid?
Yeah, like
Of course.
like a giant squid.
That's pretty cool.
You know why? Because
Yeah, I want to know
They're
why.
really smart.
They can maneuver themselves into anything.
they are yeah.
Why do you know that?
What is it? Anatomically, like
I don't know that word.
I'm not a very big
A-
big word person,
an-
so
anatomy, like the anatomy
anatomy. Okay.
of a
Okay.
squid
You guys are hella fuckers.
is
trying
insane.
to sound smart, but
But the main reason is because they live in places that no humans will ever see.
That's tight.
You know, unless we drain the world of water, they go to. They've seen
some
things.
massive
They've seen some shit that we'll never see.
Did you ever see the octopus?
And I wanna
movie?
see that.
True
is it a
story.
squid or an
The one with the
octopus?
dude was the
I guess, like,
homie?
800 pounds was
Yeah,
the
and
one.
it's like how the octopus like had feelings and
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
just the
that was
craziest
crazy.
thing.
You know, they say squids and octopuses are the closest thing to aliens that we know.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard
I
that.
never heard that.
Yeah.
I
That's an
think it's 'cause
interesting fact.
they live so deep down.
They're like
They
from,
taste
Sure.
great when you grill
like
them.
they're from the darkest corners of the
Right,
ocean.
like-
Yeah.
at a true sense of alien. They are the most alien.
And the only thing that
octopus
limits
is
their
super
growth
smart.
is the limit of the ocean. So there's supposedly there's like gigantic fucking squids deep down in
Really?
the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it was a squid, right? Where they get like 800 pounds or something.
Yeah,
those
the
massive
like,
ones.
Like
Every time there's a tsunami, they'll find like crazy shit like that.
yeah, like
Yeah, super deep down.
We know more about fucking space than we know about the ocean, dude. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's-
Yeah.
There's shit
Yeah.
we haven't seen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
all right.
All
My
right,
name's still
so-
Jeff, by the way. Anyone listening?
What?
My name is still
We're still
Jeff.
talking about
Oh.
fucking Chris Stapleton over here.
All right. So, what store do you shop at the most?
Hot topic. No, fucking that. That was a joke. Dude,
I don't
Goodwill.
know, yeah.
Goodwill.
Fucking GW, man.
Yeah, that's a hot place to go to for my.
Yeah.
You find a lot of awesome shit.
Or
Yeah,
fucking Alex's closet. I'll try to
Okay.
drag his hats with him.
Probably like Levi's,
Okay.
or like jeans. Like I own like every Sherpa jacket.
Do
every
people even
color.
fucking shop anymore? I think everything is
Yeah,
online.
it's like
Yeah,
I
I do
hate
everything
going to the
online.
fucking mall unless I need something. Like,
Yeah.
I have to go soon to get like some new black jeans.
Angry, Young, and Poor. Is that shit still around?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. I ordered a fucking leather jacket back in the day.
Tight Pant
It didn't fit,
Revolution.
I had to return
Remember
it.
when tight pants? That shit was not. You couldn't just find. Now you can find that shit everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So, who inspires you the most that you know?
In person?
Yeah.
Not like a rock star.
I'm gonna be so whack with this one, but it's so fucking true. My fucking dad, dog.
That's
My
cool.
dad is like the fucking coolest, best dad fucking ever.
That's how I felt about my dad too. Yeah.
I'm just lucky to have a dude like that in my life that really like curated my being and was just like down Like, let me be and just kind of fucking, like, take it. Me and my bro. He's just a fucking cool dude. I don't want to get too whack with it, but, like, he's an amazing dude. And, like, amazing father, and I could only hope to be, like, half the man that motherfucker is.
Okay.
Your answer ain't gonna get better than that, motherfucker.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, I'm gonna have to say the same thing. Like, someone I know, other than like, he's like.
Well,
yeah,
see, someone said that once before. They were like, "These bandmates, they inspire me every day." And so,
Oh,
yeah.
that's fucking. That's
yeah,
that's not even a lie. That's real shit.
yeah.
This
Mhm.
motherfucker's my best friend in the world. Motherfucker too.
That's so corny though.
Hey,
'Cause I
corny's
can say
cool,
the same
man.
thing. Like, yeah, my father, like, but you know, this is so corny.
What the fuck? Corny is
Wait,
not even a
no,
real
okay,
thing.
you said bandmate, so I'll tell you what.
Bandmates are good.
Raul brought me back to playing music and made this band happen and brought me back to life doing something I love to do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I fucking love this.
Okay.
Can I make out with him right now?
If you want to.
Motherfucking Day one.
oh, that is
How
so
about you?
corny.
Day one. It's all good, man.
I don't
Going
really-
to
I don't have a great
commercial break.
answer.
Mike, will be right back.
I don't have a great answer, but I will. I'll take this question, and say that my parents too. You know,
Okay.
they've really let me be who I've always wanted to be.
Nice.
All the time, and they got my back, and yeah, they're great parents. I'm happy to have been raised by them. You know, they
Nice.
taught me
Aw.
some good shit. They didn't teach me a lot of shit, but it's okay. You know,
The good stuff.
We are the cutest band of all fucking time. Nah, man. I fucking love it. I love
Okay.
it. Motherfucker.
So, if you had a message, this isn't rapid fire. If you had one message to give to your fans, what would it be?
I have to pee so fucking bad.
Okay, go.
That's the message.
Oh. Yes.
if you gotta go,
Just
you gotta
take the
go.
microphone. Told you. Told you. I told you it was gonna happen.
There it is. There it is. She's right.
Are we still we're going? Okay.
Yeah.
My answer would be don't settle. Like rock and roll, do what you're passionate about. Don't settle for being miserable. So
Yeah.
whatever that may be. I've been telling myself that since I was in high school. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't settle until you're happy. Like, whatever that is for you, keep going. And rock and roll, like, you don't have to play music. Just
Mm-hmm.
do what makes you happy.
Okay.
That's a great one. Mine would probably be. Everyone does think that tomorrow is guaranteed,
Okay.
but or it's not.
Mhm.
You never know what's going to happen. So live in the moment
Mhm.
and make sure that you do good as a person, and give one more on everything that you do. If you feel like you've gone enough, chances are you probably haven't. Don't hurt yourself.
Mhm.
Don't hurt yourself emotionally. It's hard. A lot of people have trouble loving themselves, but you have to love yourself. And when you go up to the plate, swing the bat, like, for real. Take a good swing. Connect, you know? That's really it. Like,
Mhm.
be a good person
Mhm.
and do a good job, and pass that on to everybody else, you know?
Okay.
Oh yes. To the fans.
Is your mic on?
Yeah, it's on.
Dude, never give up in what you want to do. Like, dude, I'm old as fuck. I'm still doing this shit. I'm old as fuck,
Dude,
but like,
23 never looks so good.
just fucking do what you want to do. You live once, dude. You live once, man. Just fucking break all the
YOLO.
fucking rules. Don't take no for an answer. Don't give up. Make obstacles your fucking friend. That's a great one.
Yeah.
Learn
The
how to fucking
End
Get
of the
comfortable
tunnel will
with
be so
this
much
stuff.
bigger
Yeah.
for you.
because no reward is as sweet if it was easy.
Exactly. Yep.
That's fucking true.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna be told all the time. You're gonna get tons of no's,
Mm-hmm.
and if you don't continue to push and go for that, the
Grab a
next,
fucking
next
guitar.
chance.
Play some
just
fucking
keep,
tunes.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
In the words of AC/DC, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
That is
Mic
a really
drop.
good note to. Yep. Okay, so in closing, just let everybody know where they can find you, your correct page, and what's up next for you guys.
We're about to go on tour May 21st.
Yeah, in May.
Yeah, we got a little fucking East Coast. Oh, not even. It's weird. It's a weird.
Not East
fucking-
Coast.
It's a weird tour, man.
It's a tour
we're-
west
yeah.
for Floridian.
Playing
band.
gas stations will be tight. Yeah, so if you're in Texas, New Orleans, Jacksonville, or back in Broward, because we'll be back here, man, come out to a Young Cassidy show. I promise you, you might not like the music, but you're going to like the fucking show. And, yeah, check us out, man. We got Spotify. We got 2 songs out right now. We're putting another one out soon. We got new merch coming out. Dope at. We got koozies and shit.
Yeah, Chalo
Yeah.
actually designed them.
Chalo
Did he?
from Donovan.
Awesome. He's such a good
Tough
design-
times.
designer.
Shout out.
Yeah,
again.
Young Cassidy official on Instagram.
Young Cassidy.
We're trying to get on that TikTok shit. It's just so you know we're a little old.
Yeah.
We're learning, man. We're learning.
I have 2 videos, and Devin did them for me
Yeah,
for
it's
my TikTok.
yeah, man. Just if you see the name Young Cassidy, just come and check it out, man. You know, we're just a couple dudes loving playing music, and if anybody wants to be a part of that shit and join us for the journey, we'll take you with us, man.
Yeah, everything. YoungCassidy.com.
YC out.
Everything.
All right,
YC
cool.
out.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You,
Thank
man.
you.
Hey,
You're the best.
stage mom, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Stage mom.
All set to hit the stage, hear the crowd chant my name. So I reflect on all the greats as I walk the path they paved. Went from limited front rows to headlining rock shows to clock still